Alright, it's only me. I've just come on real quick to talk about the recording I did yesterday of the Motörhead track Turn You Round Again, which was on the B-side of the Shine single, 1983. Never made it to the Another Perfect Day album, which is a shame because I always thought it was a pretty good song. But it wouldn't have shifted anything else after the album. Everyone on that album's pretty excellent. But I thought I'd have a go at this one, but I mean, this one, there's a couple of weird bits in it that made it really, really hard. There's a couple of turnarounds in it which were a real pain in the arse, especially when you're playing the drums, man. You would get to that bit and muck it up and have to go back to the start. So it's just the usual on here. Tracks 1 and 2 is the guitars, track 3 the bass, track 4 the drums, track 5 lead vocal, track 8 a bit of backing singing on there, and track 7 is lead guitar solo. I need to get this done quick because our Carmen's coming at 7 o'clock. I'm going out to walk with the dogs. So let's have a bang through this. A really weird feel to this song, but it's really good. And these weird guitar bits. In fact, I'll just push them up a bit. Too many guitar overdubs actually, Brian Robertson. There's the drums and the bass. Plenty of that hi-hat opening and shutting a la Phil Taylor. There, and then it does it twice where it hits the hits twice, and it's really awkward and hard to do, but managed to get there. But
I didn't want to know, ain't no place to be.
Me singing down a coal mine.
If it's any consolation, you're all the same, but it's a different face with a different name, but it's all an uphill run. You know it ain't much fun. You know you're just the same.
This is this double hit coming up here. It's a pain in the arse. I mean, the drum bite's pretty mental. That starts getting into the guitar solo here. See, I'm not a big tapper, so I had to just suck it up and start tapping. Now a wee bit tapping at the end here again.
I'm gonna tell you something you must believe. I've got a hat full of jokes waiting up my sleeve. Forget cancellation. I know the game. It's a different race, but the name's the same, and it's all an uphill run.
Just the bass and the drums. There's that bloody hit again. There's again into the end guitar solo here, which is pretty good as well. Then hang on, winds down here, just with a big hit. just fades out. So we'll turn these guitars off and we'll have a playthrough of this and show you how to play it, because it's a pretty cool song to play with some of these weird Brian Robertson style riffs. So the Hail Hymn's in the key of E, and it's all based around E and D for the verses, and then for the chorus you get into like a B minor 7th to an A. So you're starting off with this. And that's all it does through the verse, and then you just get these weird times where it goes. That's the first one. And then the chorus you got to this. Up to these. And then, where's that take you up? It takes you up to the first guitar solo with this. No, in fact, there's none of that in between the first and second verses. The first chorus and the second verse. It's the second time round when you're doing that on the second one, and then you go in the fourth into the guitar solo. Then the tapping. And then, what's it do? The second guitar solo, I need to crack on with this, man. There's Cameron, will kick my arse. Second guitar solo does this. But like I say, it's another perfect day. Just far too many guitar overdubs. That's the thing that people always say, it's like they think Motörhead's best album's Another Perfect Day. I don't, as a representation of what Motörhead does. It's a great album and really interesting, but there's just too much guitar stuff on it. Ken Eddie Clark was the perfect Motörhead guitar player. Brian Robertson just came in a bit more fruity, if you know what I mean. So let's have a play through this, and we'll see how this goes, because a lot of guitar bits to remember in here. So this is Turn You Round Again. Right, we'll do the bass back now, man. That's kind of how you play it on the guitar. I made a couple of hashes on, but that's what happens when you rush, man. Right, turn the guitars back on, turn the bass on. Bass pair, pretty simple, just following the same pattern through. On the E and the D. Oh, change the sound. There we go. I'll just start now for that. And that does you all through the verses. And then when you come to the chorus, you're just going from D flat to A with that. Back to D flat, up to D. So that's all the bass pair is straight all the way through. I'm going to have a drink of my tea because it'll be cold by the time we get finished if I don't. And when you're in your 50s, you need a hot cup of tea. Right, here we go, man. This is Turn You Round Again, bass part. that was how you play the bass player. Why, I forgot actually, when I was talking about the guitar overdubs, just before I go, I was talking about the rhythm guitar and the bit with the, when you go into the guitar solo, the rhythm guitar's going. So I forgot to talk about that actually. But silly me, right, I better bugger off, man. I've got to get my tea drunk and get this all packed up before the Cameron come. But have a nice night and keep listening to Motörhead. Even the B-sides, man, they're pretty good. Right, I'm out of here. See you later.